This is a pure entertainment platform, but obviously we also dive into social issues among others. Let's dash a little into the political arena because there is a gentleman who has raised a huge concern. For me, when I saw the video first, I was like, okay, is this not one of them things now? Okay, it's about for bar. People would want to complain anyhow, probably sometimes because they belong to the opposition party or because they just want to criticize the government. But upon hearing some of the things that he said, and the chairman to say, the guy has a point too. And now say it is early days yet. What is this guy saying? According to him, one of the reasons abanye your friend say etis see buy part of omo campaign messages omo de to Ghana for anima Ghana for tomorrow, of which some of them employ oral. What's a oral operation recover all loot. Not just say sika abayenda da for no omo edi ni nyafu countryman songo sike die basa no ene ye bechi obia gini na de amon na apart from your friend say abranti echirema aban ne ba no ase afi ba kwa na etwa awie yi ene ye se wura afi fufuro mu akwa na ye konso ase ohun action bia na obisa say is this the promise aban we de mayana? But some people are also saying no, early days yet na ade no enye fo sa ana na form sa say waba osiobi discanti me china tum sa. Let's go and listen to the guy. When I come, I will ask my people, say, is it early days yet? And I said the guy has a point, say, or share petita cremo as a bonum say no, omuntimindi. So director, my share video no.
In the NPP for diska, NPP for wieska, and NPP for ya cromfo, and a gift your worry, and a dubu henny, and a wine, and a bedia too, and a wine, mubu bo ding, like you people were just talking. Was he just talking? Hey, Sankrofe can say when it comes to legal, ye near lawyer for. Say no credit. I'm surprised. Say. Ye timiaba power 2 years in ye kwe no be timia ria Ghana sika sani amoka wo mo campaign platform NDC I'm surprised the Attorney General is not doing anything to me. Listen, people, a man for listen and sika, and there are so many evidence. I actually say Cecilia da Pamonia dear Aya Bonnie and say aso twiti ba serve as deterrent magana for who say boni ana krono ana corruption enye. That was one of our biggest campaign promises. So be aware di crazy kabia be making sure say ye beji Ghana sika eniti na moye bibia ye friend ora ene akosi sen eye kasa sana mo kasa keke ayeni. Listen, we will not allow anybody to frustrate this party. No. NDC no beer their position here the amount. Nobody owns this party. A Congress party. Yeah, ye can't tell someone fast tracking money oma. No man nyai ni amoye and got legal frozen. Hey, ye nyai kokotu. Me mananti for the past 20 years. Multi min chre and ye kosu wokotu. Ye nyang kolau. Aden se body no to share you nimsa abinu. Nyamu na mbechire say body to share embe ye nimsa abinti na ashe. Then ekoso go for the damity opposition or making sure say they be on am court. No person daily at forcing because na juma person ye no. Maza, uni bibi. Momi anhani anye nyoma yi. Mo promise Ghana for say NPP for collapse your mind nti mo beji sika na momu. That is the biggest promise. Inye is a ho asam ni yeka. And a man is about to see the no ni yeka. A man for we are chronisika yesika. Ya pesi ya uso obi na kota ye na yesika. That is the bottom line. That is what we want to see. It's not about talking. Yet ya and on back say energy ministry cable subin for and that's awesome no matter. You people think we are stupid. We shall see. You better check. Who they say wow. Wallahi. You better check. hwe cocoa board most MPP for na collapse cocoa board Oma disike o nyina ena cocoa board ugu ena randia the person revamp cocoa board enti MPP for di
body no eto hye a yenim sa aben enye ona obeka kire sa aben
ba enye body eno na ha adwen
enye body o chemo mama sa simple so
dokunu onze dokunu ne eno body de eto no be da hye
se bia wototon
oh come on say wototon ne ba hu nyina na be hye onze dokunu na ye disija so a na se esi so a onze ehye inside yakata ho enti unhu se abena na se men ba se unhu se ahye eto na ahye dia obviously aben enti na ehye no enti dokunu de eto hye enim sa aben nye body eto hye aben because body ye nkata ho e body wo hwe esija so na wo hwe na eben a obehun sa aben ba dokunu de undimi va wani hwe yakata ho nyina wo ba sa ahye dia ene a wade biem unya nhwane ho no kra unum sa aben ti dokono to hye a ene enim sa aben nye body
Chemo, what do you make of the gentleman's conversation?
For me I think he is not putting it in the right perspective.
But he has a point.
He has a point. Just that there's other side to it that he is not raising, and the other side is were they telling the truth? Is the other side that he is not talking about. Also, he is making it look like they have stolen money and we have to jail them. But can you just go back a bit and ask yourself whether when they were saying that they have stolen money, were they telling the truth? That's why it has become legally difficult for them to jail them.
Okay.
Because from the little that we know about law now, it's not just about saying say somebody a criminal now I could jail no.
And now
I committed crime until could jail no. There are legal principles as a hold to the statement or the charges that you are giving the person before you can jail the person. Because yes, you can do that. But later there will be consequences for you. Okay. And those who are involved in such process, they don't take it lightly at all. Okay. The judges, the lawyers, and the legal people, the jury, the people within that legal practice or legal profession, they don't joke with those things. When you are outside, easy for you to say whatever you want to say. Ube to me, I can say, Obia ye boni bi yen charging on your fanning to there be yen charging the debate me a charging by a didn't tum it should be measured by the law legal principle and say befa na the judge not to on me fan say be kwa na judge no on pewasem into a person o jail you by all means. Even that judge should find a legal principle be and no be fit pepepe.
Okay.
On pewasem because whatever that decision that judge will take, a be a public document.
Sure.
A public document. What will happen is that legal students criticizes that judge. I'm able to be me about a popular. So can you imagine a judge was sitting in the bench for so many years? I a judgment now. Obi a no oba o school ni mu kra no just we need 2 years kra
akoko abada be
na o ka say na nkwase asem na judge ye di judgment be no mai na o judge won who say the person criticizing you no is not in there, is not been he's not been there for a long time, but what may use legal principles to say whatever that you did, the decision that you took was wrong. Hey, yapa among them. That's why they call them seniors. So seniors when you get in, you know why some lawyers call their people, they are all lawyers, but they call them seniors because they have practiced for a long time. The same thing with the judges. They are doing something that will be public for the public to criticize. Okay. So even when they don't like you, judge or person bias there are legal principles we so follow. So the judge will be looking for those things to do it. So if it is not there, they won't. In fact, most of them won't. There are some people who may still go against that legal principle and jail you with the idea say, well, it will go on appeal, then they will leave you anyway and all those things. For those people, they are using something that they call you'll be punished through the process. So going through the process is even a punishment. So your judge against you, you think the judge did something wrong, you will go for an appeal, they will leave you. For you to go through that system, no, what's a punishment, you know?
Now what boka?
What them? So even going through the process at a point is also part of the punishment. Okay. That like the way people say it. So what he's saying, you know, he should be thinking about the fact that there are certain charges are legally it will not hold. Because they will be using that legal principle for it to hold. It will not just be that that action,
okay,
but proving beyond reasonable doubt will give a loophole for the person.
No,
yes, exactly. Into why but legally, no, there's a loophole there, and that person is using it. Those in public office, you know, when they are doing anything, they are doing it in the name of the policy available.
Sure.
And why should you punish me for losing money when I'm following the rules, regulations, or whatever instruction that you have given me
of the office? So those people will be defending themselves based on that. And if you are not, if you don't take care, you will say, but legally, because the okay NOD so pepe. Yes, office ya my contract na yenye kwan. For budget bra na yenye kwan. Or buy no wa ma contract wa sign contractor na jinisika contractor na anya kwan ni ozo nkoche contractor na on this kind man no nkoche no e dey no aye onye kwan or follow emra no pepepe this ultimate prove say before so dey sika ne be ma contractor no one na kodi nkomo bi fa chire di sika bi evidence be na wo and all it's not easy. Okay. So the way politicians in general talk is different from how the system works. They try to convince you, say this is it and it will work out. And again, that accusation of corruption now or two sides to it. There are some that are true and there are some that are false. Okay.
And there are some that are technically truth, but it cannot hold in the legal system.
Okay.
Would music the way of the contract with my part there be womb, but on also follow all the regulation, all the rules na their man on over control follow ni pepe
so for budget
some be approve or ma approve your director general in charge of that project any panel or bibi so you be there, but why wouldn't you nim say akwa diska where this can and so won't mean young she o man kwan say onkoto ade say wo na wo kwa akoto ade na abeto no 5 cd aban sika akoto no 30 cd sika no ho no de akoto ade ni ntino akoto no 30 cd a he is convinced say ade ni good ntino aton 30 cd until you can say yes when you sue Ghana Sikane judiciously, but you have given the person the chance to use the money based on the limit that you have given.
Yeah, they said there was small kola or wako kruma yebunu.
Yes, all the best only can. And it's that difficult. So I am with him on the fact that they have given us promises. We think at this point they should be making sure that it is done. But it is not as simple as they say it. Just that as a politician, they won't come out and say, Charlie, you so much corrupt, but it's difficult to jail them. No politician will say that. They would rather say, we will jail them. We will jail them. Ewa bro, no ko nim laws I did jail. Yeah, the jail will be where we are there. So that's what is happening. So that's why I'm saying that yes, he has a point, but he's not putting it in a perspective. The perspective is whatever charges that they were throwing it out there, no, they were using it for a campaign, no, would it hold in court? If they are not getting anybody now, maybe the charges that they were giving to the people will not hold in court. That's why we are where we are today.
Right. Abai papa enim senka mo bechichi amanfo agigi esika amai. I say still over 1 year, 2 years man there was no action.
Well, so the be am come say I say me say ignore the messenger and take
Pay
the
attention
message to the message. You know, you are 3D for no mukasa bakuni. Because and from any other day, if the substance of the convo is from any other person, I would consider. But for someone on only claiming say for over 20 years on court in and out, he's exhibited like a very gross ignorance, like because it's true. There are some things that we are all able to see in this country. If there is one thing each and every one of us as Ghanaians attested to with the past government, it was the issue of corruption. Yet, as you say, and you may be I buy any Indian year so mine.
Okay.
Now, I buy be a party be or paper, so me buy any my chum. Now, the thing is, me, I did back one, me there to me, you say, even at the face of justice, there is no justice.
Wow.
Because obi akwakokun obi crap no there are some things that they need to establish before conviction.
Yes.
Ukun obi a yesi epese ehu intent motive inti se ewom se ukun no ba ukun no na enye wa adwen se opese ukun no om se manslaughter
They bo ho ban a
om se self defense o share down so se ukun na yesi e murder
first degree.
What you say? Intino, me mama tia say even at we obi waka Porsche that no kun craba because there is no evidence. Make tell say you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Just say
obi o nyansa kra dwe ho kra ntimi defend.
What you say? Na say o doubt ka kra wo ho kra na bia ye kun obi asi o.
Itimi
neutrality. Ye that in neutrality. You see the blade. Oh, akwensu ni nse twitwa o ntwi fa blade. Entwa ntino den so be hwe na bi o the blade ni share na no di twa. Because there's no reasonable doubt ombe jan mawako ana meda weapon ni nche no ombe jan mawako nti me won say even at the face of justice there is no justice
until you prove
if you wo krom ha ade ba akubi wo ha ye nyina ye nim say ade we di o man ye bu ya na ye national cathedral na nkomusi o hwe sika mo si akom ni ade o man ye wo ho na
it's over 50 something million.
ye hu ye say nkofo ma che de bu ye kwase
yeah so die
but omo ye audit no what came out so on the face of the law also mo argue on the issues of law no they'll go scot free. That doesn't mean that what I told you that these people have been corrupt I'll try to get a conviction for you is wrong. Also the man has to know say we are not in a kangaroo republic.
Which is
So
attorney general
be chinchina
me pese me jeli unti no na ndia me baye no ade no minim se wona we wi apum ba me fa evidence in baye e pin no to the wall unti no me se o de mo mfa ne nkotum minya evidence
me hwehwe evidence na ba nti yeni kan fa ne nkotum
yenye kangaroo republic den anka kankakra na omode aba no establish am ye say okay on the base of like on the aspect of morality. If the law was based on morality you would realize say then aban we are there because they pinpointed our eyes to certain things that didn't go well.
okay
Give to our remains our you say there were ghost names ni pay utumi e the estate agency any enkola or muye adwuma or agency no you pick those kids then you use them as collateral for a loan for yourself, which is very wrong morally. So that one is established. But now the government has to work its ass off to go to the court and prove beyond reasonable doubt say mami you're a crime for.
And I say act no criminal
offense. And our law among for masem work courts now Ghana court in kasi because NPP NDC abaga power ntino asem e work governments ni nyina no ye twem na ya chechi NPP fo nyina eguma ansa na ya sanso aba be start di o mamba fun we nti na me say enkwase asem na o kan ye no if you be a hobaya meja tum say aban ne buy no aban no good will be no. Now people are beginning to ask questions, but what he did wasn't asking questions. He talked as if he was part of the process. Or say for 20 years. Now 20 years na say what na wu nim say obi wu an ejapade e se ne mba e krapo che ne krapo ne to take 10 years. As I say one plot one sem it me 15 years. No be we over 100 million of cities. Now Babeka within 2 years you want a conviction. Ade ba kon say all om ni say wo pray say wo pia me di miti ahyeje o no na me lawyer anso eso tun twe ne me
baby odim be kwa kwesi
nti unless say bi anka eku foto we ka say o fast track courts ni bi no but then even
no cry no
that whole notion of fast track courts
a case no it take several years I no cry na track
the fast track
several years
express na cry ni no.
Because any law in such a way say omo the movements be ba like there are some ebia you mo ebi omo frɛ no wo try say obey we no no omo so secure reliefs bia ebe stoli process no bo say won no work court ne na wakoya ade bi ebe delay ne osio because my client na sick no on to me mba ono so akwakoye we bi osio evidence we me person witness no be a process and if obia edwin say oral na aban ne case on be oral it will be a 2-year thing then the person is delusional so obi dey 8 years a years can now me for 2 years in bechi no enfa ni nkotum
now him say to me na okay
there was no timeline
on the face of it
on the face of then America so on the face of it we all established say
Bibia koso.
Roland me Chrome has say me case me mbo artist bi Chrome na me boa. Artist bi do video beba. Oh bright, me pese me video we. Ye bo Sammy Flex TV mami. Oh Sammy Flex TV. Bra Sammy de. O ko bra Sammy ho a. The we are doing it na 10k. Oh me tumi 10k dey for 8k bra na ma 8k. Me bra Sammy so bra Sammy me boy bi o. Me boy bi o so 1k.
Yeah, I feel no ba.
In the moral sense no. So me we ska.
Wa bo no. Hard.
But a call ma then it is a risk. They use me relationship
and that for
and free. What I say. So what the man is talking, he was overly emotional. He was overly emotional. Or to nebo not na so be say age you know or we. A clear example of stalling the process. Can of issue.
Bra, me say
member say o force na o twene ba obet na ho a ohun say ni party about power some na shiegu that is how the law is and sana yes ye per se you live as a democracy nti democracy no say kebi ma min kebi wo a ade ne ye ode na ye wia no kan na ne obe wia o ne so aka on a normal anke autocracy wa be wia ma ade na ma bo asuma umbi wa no po
ko Dubai ko bibi no mo nchew o mu musa hwehwe
exactly
o mo ko tuma no mo bra no mo yi
man answer ma me kan me ti ase say yeah as a Ghanaian no he has the right to free speech but free speech doesn't mean everyone should talk nonsense. We should give time then things will settle. I don't believe that this government has been perfect because even as of today, I saw a video of NPP ablekuma baby ana eslo usu no ne we for no ne kruma for no kasio since obedi MP no omba we ho
omba me chacha
no ne ka kire interview ane say ade no mo expect so ba na mo management of parliament omba ne nam but it didn't make sense because you are in parliament because you need to take the reservations of your constituents to parliament. But if you don't come back to align with us, what are you going to tell parliament?
The only trim no obeka onim de mu
oni bibi tu monim ansa na okobo
it was very
onim de mu hia
no can no say ti o ye wo ho no so si omra
na o kan ko say amenta ni ba slash ye je no bi ka say slash ye na o party so o person be tia say o be na mo ba sa But you have
honorable wedding no
responsibility.
No,
Time
aba.
oh yeah
honorable
campaign.
mo pojemo
Ojemo no
pojemo
aba.
no aba
Time oh yeah campaign. Now who nim
he
say
was going yeah
we.
eh,
So
By that time,
ọmọ
no
tọ-
need
Sometimes no
parliament.
need parliament, no need juma
Oh,
of parliament, no juma of parliament akawama.
na mbetu ya the camera.
that's politics for you.
That's politics.
Nti politics
for
ni
you.
law there some way, but
Yes.
the clear indication or the clear judgment for every corrupt government in this country eye o tamp. Law yẹn ne hwe or yẹn ni obeye ni wie na edu a 7 December 4 years after so we to omo power no kwa o tamp na be decide and na ultimate judgment
And then now
for
I
aban
said
bia.
that, vote
Now-
them out.
Yeah,
Vote
and
them
no.
out.
Na we nti say na dream no hu say aban we nso anya ade a there will be a time a ye be bisa the judgment. No the team so. Na no ho ato no.
Well, Bright said, give time some time. Where Kimpaluta album title. I said, let's give time some time.
But say abom say am time wow. So
Yeah, fanfa. Now, where Kimpaluta, onya hit, be yes, I did a cofa, fanfa. Jano. I said, give time some time. Time, no amount time, that's all. Or yes, doctor time.
Doctor da.
Wait, yes, doctor time, that's all. Amount time, Tijano.